Tonight, a new push to bring accountability to police departments, both here in Baltimore City and around the state.
That's right. Activists gathered outside the State House today to take their message to make sure that it was seen and heard. ABC 2 News' Christian Schaefer was there, and he brings us that story tonight from Annapolis.
Well, it's a frigid night in Annapolis, but it is the night of the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, and right here, dozens of activists have gathered on Lawyers Mall. They believe the natural progression for MLK's dream would be the end of police brutality.
Michael, Prince George's County.
They're calling it a die-in, each person on the frozen ground representing a person who died in police custody over the past year in Maryland.
It's not the year to let our movements be fractured and to be embodied in different struggles. We need to understand that we are all in a fight to restore our humanity collectively as a community.
One of the main targets for the protesters, the Law Enforcement Officers' Bill of Rights, or LEOBR.
Right now, police have an extreme advantage over the people accusing them of excessive use of force.
No changes to the LEOBR passed during last year's legislative session, but just after the session ended, Freddie Gray died in the custody of Baltimore City Police. This year, the activists feel they have another chance, but the head of the state's Fraternal Order of Police says changing the Law Enforcement Officers' Bill of Rights might not bring about the changes the protesters are looking for.
Law enforcement officers throughout the state of Maryland have the same exact rights as any citizen here, and there is no change or differentiation within that. The LEOBR does nothing more than provide administrative due process protections.
A task force has put together a list of more than 20 recommendations, many of them dealing with how excessive force complaints should be handled. The activists here say the time to get the recommendations passed is now.
And if we can have goals for many things in this state, economic goals, environmental goals, we can make a goal to end police violence in our state and rebuild the trust between communities and police.
And now those recommendations from that task force will be sent to the Senate Judicial Proceedings Committee and the House Judiciary Committee here in Annapolis to see whether they can be turned into actual bills. Reporting from Annapolis, Christian Schaefer, ABC 2 News.